of wisdom of Nagarjuna. Opening parenthesis. Mahaprajnaparamitasutra. Etienne Lamotte. Composed by the Bodhisattva Nagarjuna and translated by the Tripitaka Dharma Karaya Kumarajiva of the land of Kucha. Under the later scene. Translated from the French. By Galongmakama Migme Chodron 1. Chapter I. Explanation of arguments. The prajnaparamita is a great path which the Buddha has traveled. The prajnaparamita is a great sea which the Buddha has drained. The true meaning of the prajnaparamitas is not closed to the Buddha. I prostrate to the prajnaparamita and the unequaled Buddha. Ceaseless destruction of the two views of existence and non-existence. The true nature of the things preached by the Buddha. Eternal, stable, immutable, purifying the passions. I prostrate to the venerable Dharma of the Buddha. The noble assembly a great sea cultivates the field of merits. Sykes and asykes serve as its ornament. It has destroyed the thirst that produces rebirths. Suppressed the feeling of mind, and destroyed its root. Having renounced the things of the world. It is the seat of all the qualities. It is foremost among all the assemblies. I prostrate to this assembly that is pure and full of merits. Having venerated the three jewels wholeheartedly. I also supplicate the saviors of the world, Maitreya, etc. Sariputra, foremost among sages. Subhuti, who practices the aranasamadhi. Now, according to my skill, I wish to explain the true meaning of mahaprajnaparamita. I would wish that all people of great merit and noble wisdom give their full attention to my words. Question. For what reasons did the Buddha preach the Mahaprajnaparamitasutra? The Buddhas do not preach the Dharma without a reason or for a futile motive. It is like the sumeru, king of mountains, which does not tremble without a reason or for a futile cause. What then are these solemn reasons that determined the Buddha to preach the Prajnaparamitasutra? Answer. In the Tripitaka, the Buddha developed many kinds of comparisons, but when he preached to the sravakas, he did not speak about the bodhisattva path. It is only in the purvaparantakasutra of the madhyamagama that the Buddha predicted to bodhisattva Maitreya, later you will become the Buddha with the name of Maitreya. But even there, he said nothing about the various bodhisattva practices. Here the Buddha wishes to explain the bodhisattva practices to Maitreya, etc. And this is why he preaches the Mahaprajnaparamitasutra. 2. Moreover, there are bodhisattvas who cultivate the concentration of recollection of the Buddhas. In order that they progress in this samadhi, the Buddha preached the Mahaprajnaparamitasutra to them. Thus, in the first chapter of the Prajnaparamita, it is said, manifesting the basis of his miraculous power, the Buddha emits golden rays that light up in the 10 directions universes as numerous as the sands of the Ganges. Showing his great body of pure light and of various colors, he fills all of space. In the middle of the assembly, the Buddha is upright, beautiful, peerless, like Sumeru, king of the mountains, in the center of the great ocean. The bodhisattvas, seeing this miracle of the Buddha, progress ever further in the recollection of the Buddha. It is for this reason that the Buddha preaches the Mahaprajnaparamitasutra. 3. Furthermore, at the moment of his birth the bodhisattva emits great rays of light that fill the 10 directions, takes 7 steps and contemplates the 4 directions. Proclaiming the lion's roar, he utters this stanza. I have been born, my births are ended. This is my last existence. I have attained liberation, henceforth I will save beings. After this oath, he grew up. He decided to leave his parents and left home in order to cultivate the unsurpassed path. In the middle of the night, he woke up and considered the ladies of honor and the courtesans of his harem. Their bodies appeared like rotting corpses. He ordered Tch to saddle his white horse. At midnight he passed through the ramparts, traveled 12 miles. yojana, and came to the hermitage where the Bhargava lived. With a knife, he cut his hair and exchanged his beautiful garments for a rough cloak. He practiced asceticism for 6 years on the banks of the Nilian Chan river. He ate only 1 sesame seed or 1 rice grain each day. Nevertheless, he said to himself, "This way of life is not the good way." Then the bodhisattva gave up the practice of asceticism, went to the foot of the tree of enlightenment and sat down on the diamond seat. King Mara with his troop of 18 Niyutas of warriors came to overcome him, but the bodhisattva defeated Mara's army by the power of his wisdom and his qualities. Then he attained supreme perfect enlightenment. The lords of the Trisahasramahasahasralokadhatu, i.e., the Brahmakaika Devas and their king Chaiki, the gods of Rupadhatu, Chayijuan Yin, the gods of Kamadhatu with the Kata Maharajikas, went to the Buddha and invited the Bhagavad to turn the wheel of Dharma. Remembering his former vow of great compassion, the Bodhisattva accepted their invitation and proclaimed the Dharma, i.e., the profound Dharmas and the Prajnaparamita. This is why the Buddha preaches the mahaprajnaparamitasutra. 4. Furthermore, there are people who think that the Buddha is not omniscient. Why? They say, the Dharmas are infinite and innumerable. How could a